Tracy. I'm the Program Manager for the Diploma of Nursing here at the Gordon. So I just want to tell you a little bit about the course. The Diploma of Nursing leads to registration to work as an enrolled nurse. So it's important to understand what an enrolled nurse does and the differences between an enrolled nurse and a registered nurse. So a registered nurse actually studies a Bachelor of Nursing at a university, and it's a 3-year course. A Diploma of Nursing is studied in the vet sector, and it's usually a 21-month to 2-year course. Enrolled nurses actually work under the direction and guidance of a registered nurse. So you still do lots of hands-on work as an enrolled nurse. You'll look after people in lots of settings, in aged care, mental health, community health, in hospitals, in education facilities. So it's very varied in where you can work. Attending to their activities of daily living, dressings, medications, wounds, full client assessments of people. So why choose this career? So it's really important that you enjoy working with people as a nurse. We deal with them every day. It's a great job for caring for people, so it's really important. If you're not a person of people, this might not be the career for you. The great thing about when you become a nurse too is that you can travel. You can work anywhere in Australia as an enrolled nurse. It's a nationally accredited course. So career possibilities. So the great thing again about being an enrolled nurse is that once you have actually completed your course, you can get registration with AHPRA, the Australian Health Practitioners Regulatory Authority, and then work as a nurse. And if you decide that you want to use this as a pathway and go on and do your Bachelor of Nursing to become a registered nurse, you can work and study at the same time, or you've just had a great introduction to the health setting, so to see whether nursing's really for you or not. So, over on my right here, I've got 3 of our current students that are studying the Diploma of Nursing. We've got Nick, we've got Lily, and we've got Sophie. So Nick, why did you choose to study nursing?
I chose to study nursing. I studied another degree in business before, and I really didn't like it. I was a people person, so I really didn't think that that was the pathway for me. I've got a nurturing nature to me, so I thought that I may as well study nursing, and I didn't want to go into the university because I had mates there who said that it wasn't very supportive. So I chose the Gordon because I heard good things about it, and it was something different for me. And I was putting myself out there, and haven't looked back since.
That's great. What about you, Sophie? Why did you choose nursing?
I chose nursing because it's such a rewarding career. There's lots of benefits from it, and there's lots of opportunities and pathways that you can take with nursing all over the world, as Tracy mentioned.
Right, and what about you, Lily?
So I really wanted to go to uni, kind of had my heart set on in year 12, and I think at the end of high school I always did want to be a nurse, but I didn't get there quite early with the ATAR, and I looked at the Gordon and I didn't really think much of it, but I'm so glad I've applied for it and come here because I'm definitely not a book person, and being able to be in a lab like every week and actually doing things hands-on is much more beneficial for my learning. And I would look at going to the Bachelor after this, but I think I'm really glad I can do this, get a job, and maybe do it in the future because there's so many job opportunities.
So a large part of our course is practicing things in the lab so that you're prepared to go out on your clinical placement. So it's a requirement that you do 400 hours of clinical placement to get your qualification. So throughout the duration of your course, you'll go out to a variety of settings. So they may be aged care, mental health, community health, rehabilitation, theatre, medical and surgical wards. So it's quite a variety of settings that you will go to. Not necessarily all of them, but you'll get to go to a few of those places in a variety of hospitals and healthcare settings across the state of Victoria. So you do need to be aware when you do placement that you may have to travel, and there might be some accommodation that you'll need to find also. Also, to go out on placement, you will require some other documentations like a police check, a working with children's check. There's a vaccination form that you need to complete to make sure your vaccinations are up to date. A stat dec I think you need to do as well. So there's definitely documentations that you need to meet all those requirements before you can go out on placement. These students recently went on placement. So Lily, how did your placement go?
So our first placement was at aged care. I really enjoyed it. I really liked how the nurses really made sure we were doing things right, checking what we were doing. We had our facilitator there ensuring everything was done right. We can ask some questions, and it was really nice just being able to sit even next to just patients' bed, be able to talk to them. They were really nurturing too, like understanding what we were doing as students, and yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
That's good. What about you, Sophie?
So it was pretty scary at the start. I was pretty nervous, but it was great that we had the support of the nurses, as Lily said. We had our facilitator as well. The residents were really lovely. It was good to apply what we've learnt here at the Gordon into practical side and be able to repeat it every day to get better at it.
That's good. And Nick, what about yourself?
Yeah, exactly like the girls have said, you've always got someone to support you. The residents are always there to help you as well. They often know their daily routines better than the nurses do sometimes, so it's really good to have them as well. And they can tell you ways they prefer to do things, and that really helps to develop you, as well as having the facilitators there and other nurses there as well to help you. The whole process is very smooth, and it's very beneficial having that support on the floor where you need it the most.
To apply to do the Diploma of Nursing, you need to go to the Gordon website and actually go through the application process, answer some questions. You will be invited to also do a literacy and numeracy test, and there'll be correspondence from the Gordon telling you what the next step is with your application process. So good luck, and we hope to see you here.